With summer coming around the corner, that means lots of people aren't going to be in school or university anymore, which means there's going to be a lot of people playing Cold War once again, going for DM Ultra. Now, most of the intense grinders for Cold War have had Dark Ether and DM Ultra for a while now, and as a camo grinder myself, I'm going to be sharing everything you guys need to know on what you should be doing before you unlock DM Ultra to unlock it the fastest and be more efficient and have more fun. And of course, I've had DM Ultra for a few months now and have every weapon in the game DM Ultra, so I got tons of tips and tricks for you guys on how to increase your efficiency on how to unlock this mastery camo. With the camo grind being super straightforward in Cold War this year, the one thing that takes the longest is leveling up your weapons, because you need to level up your weapons to be able to unlock some of the camo challenges you need to complete before you get gold on every weapon in the game. The fastest way to level up is going to be, of course, grinding during double weapon XP weekends. When these are active, take advantage of playing multiplayer and leveling up your weapons at the same time that you're doing camo challenges. And during double weapon XP weekends, the second you get a weapon to a max level, put that weapon on pause and move to the next, so you have multiple weapons leveled up to high levels where you have the camo challenges unlocked. That way, when you go back to camo grinding, the second you're done one weapon, the next weapon already has the camo challenges unlocked and ready to go, so there is no long tedious level up grind. Another way to remedy this is use your double weapon XP tokens and do the exact same thing that you would normally do during double weapon XP events. Also, what you can do with double weapon XP tokens is go into zombies if you're a zombies fans, where the more players that are in your game, the more XP you will be earning for your weapon at an accelerated rate. And if you're going for both DM Ultra and Dark Ether, unlock your weapon levels in zombies first. This makes it so when you go to multiplayer and you're starting to unlock your multiplayer camos, you have everything accessed and you can do multiple camo challenges at the same time. To increase efficiency on how fast you're unlocking these camos, leveling up your weapons is going to be a huge part, but don't forget that you can unlock and progress through multiple camo challenges at the same time. So if you get a headshot that's also from long distance, you're going to get your headshot and long shot challenges done at the same time. Also, if that enemy is hiding behind cover, you will then get long shots, headshots, and getting enemies behind cover. As well as if you have a UAV active, you will be stacking these camo challenges on top of each other, completing multiple camo challenges at once with the same kill. Try to do this as much as possible. So if you're doing point blank kills with the SMGs, try to get a field mic down, so not only are you doing detected kills, but you're also doing your point blank kills. And the same thing with any camo challenge in the game. Try and stack as many challenges on top of each other at once. So if you're going for headshots, you should try to do long shots at the same time. Or if you're going for point blanks, try point blank headshots or point blank double kills. Don't just focus on a single camo challenge the entire time, unless of course it's the last challenge you have before gold. But on your way to gold, try to complete as many as possible at the same time. In my DM Ultra guide, I've gotten a lot of questions of what order of weapons should I grind, and there's one thing you should know before I talk about the order of weapons, and that is DLC weapons count towards your diamond camos. For example, to get diamond SMGs, you only need to get 5 SMGs gold, and it doesn't matter which SMGs you get gold. You can get the MAC-10, MP5, Milano, LC-10, and the Bullfrog, and those 5 will unlock your diamond camo for SMGs, completing that one category for your DM Ultra grind. This also does carry over to zombies as well for Dark Ether, but one thing you should know is that you will only get gold, diamond, and DM Ultra for those 5 weapons that you initially do. If you don't do a weapon like the LC-10 during your gold camo grind to get diamond SMGs, if you want to apply a mastery camo like gold, diamond, or DM Ultra in the future on that LC-10, you have to complete it gold, and then you will have access to those camos. So DLC weapons do count, but by replacing a base game weapon with a DLC weapon, if you ever want that base game weapon gold, you will have to do those challenges separately. However, you can cause shortcuts into getting DM Ultra this way. The order of weapons that I recommend doing is your launchers and your M79s as soon as possible. That includes your launchers and your specials. The good thing is, if you have the crossbow unlocked, it will replace the M79 launcher, so you won't have to do all those annoying challenges, but the 2 launchers, the RPG and the Sigma, you will have to get those gold, so have them as your secondary weapons at all time. That way you can continue to work on your launcher challenges at the same time that you are doing your primary challenges like assault rifles. So I recommend doing your launchers and specials as soon as possible, followed by the combat knife. Now just keep in mind, the combat knife is the only melee weapon you need to get gold in order to unlock DM Ultra. No other melee weapon will replace the combat knife. In order of bullet weapons, I would do the assault rifles or SMGs first. I would get those 2 categories out of the way because they are the biggest. Then I would follow up with doing the snipers and tac rifles, and then the very last things you should be doing is the LMG. And then once your LMGs are done, then focus on your pistols and shotguns, giving you all that time from assault rifles to LMGs to work on your launchers, your special challenges, and your combat knife challenges while completing your primary weapons at the same time, unlocking DM Ultra faster. And for example, let's say you're trying to complete the RPG and Sigma, but you have all the kills and elimination challenges and you just need score streaks. Well, what you can do is pay attention to when enemies call in score streaks while working on your guns like assault rifles. So if you're using the XM4 and getting your camo challenges on that, the second you hear enemy care package or enemy UAV inbound, you can just take out your launcher and destroy it and get back to your gold gun grind for your primary weapon. The best maps for this camo grind will categorize into 2 categories, which is the core and hardcore playlists. For core, I recommend doing Nuketown 24/7 and combined arms. Nuketown 24/7 is really good for all of your secondary weapons, your close range weapons, and your launchers, and combined arms is good for your snipers, tac rifles, because of the long range distances as well as the high player counts. If you are a hardcore player, you could do hardcore Nuketown 24/7 or just straight up hardcore domination. These both game modes are great for snipers, launchers, doing all the challenges. It's in hardcore. You're going to get one-shot headshots at all time and one-shot kills with almost every weapon in the game. If you are struggling with some of the more close range weapons like the shotguns, pistols, and submachine guns, try the face-off playlist, which is 3v3 on the gunfight maps. During these 3v3, you can get TDM, kill confirmed, or domination, and it's all close quarters, so the SMGs, shotguns, and pistols really shine. As well as you can get lots of close range and point blank kills just because the size of the maps making these challenges easier to take out. For long shots, go into combined arms. Assault, domination, or hardpoint, whatever in the combined arms mosh pit you get, you'll get tons of long shots on any of those maps. And then Nuketown is your all-around, well-rounded map to work on multiple challenges for every gun in the game. Those game modes and maps will ensure that you are the most efficient while unlocking your camos, decreasing the time it takes to get that DM Ultra camo. Also, if you're playing during a double XP weekend and you're just focusing on leveling up your weapons to max level rather than doing camos, play in the playlist or in the game mode you are the best at, because that will mean you get more kills towards your weapon, leveling up the fastest. Custom class creation is also very important for going for DM Ultra because there is equipment, perks, and score streaks that will help you unlock DM Ultra faster. Going off into the equipment, I run smoke grenades, Semtex, and then for my field upgrade, I run the field mic. I run the smoke grenade to give myself cover if I need to get from point A to point B, where I know enemies are going to be watching and I want to get a quick flank on them to start a spawn trap, or if I'm doing any of the challenges on Nuketown where my enemies have to be detected or stunned or disoriented by my own equipment or score streaks, the smoke grenades cover up a huge area, making it very easy to do this on Nuketown. I carry the Semtex because it's my favorite lethal equipment. Now, there isn't really any lethal equipments that are going to help you during your camo challenges, so use whatever lethal equipment suits you. And I run the field mic because the field mic will be doing your kills and detected challenges all the time when enemies are in the radius of your field mic. It does also substitute as a UAV, so it will also give you intel in core game modes, and if your team has a UAV active in hardcore, the portable mic will work as a portable UAV. Also, once again, helping with that kill enemies while they are stunned or disoriented or detected by your equipment or score streaks. Going into perks, I run Flak Jacket, Engineer, Scavenger, Tracker, Ghost, and Ninja, all while using the perk greed while card. I run flak jacket so explosive damage does less damage to me, so I can survive longer and survive napalm strikes and just other things that would kill you very easily if you didn't have that perk. I also run engineer, so when I was doing launcher challenges, I could see enemies' field upgrades, equipment, and score streaks through walls. So if there's an enemy UAV up in the air, you could see it through walls. Same thing with sentry guns or portable mics, proximity mines, you name it. I run scavenger, so I never had to worry about ammo, and I ran tracker, so while doing close range challenges, I could track where enemies were running and follow their footsteps to get easy kills. And then I run ghost and ninja to stay off the minimap when enemies have UAVs active, and ninja so when I'm running around the map, I'm not stomping my feet and drawing a bunch of attention to myself and staying as quiet as possible. And if you have the attachments unlocked, I also recommend running a silencer of some sort on your weapon, so you pair that with ghost, ninja, and a silencer, and you are pretty much undetectable to anyone in the game unless there's an enemy harp active. Speaking of the harp, these score streaks I recommend having is the UAV, air patrol, and the harp. The UAV and harp will help towards your detected kills, as well as give you tons of intel on where enemies are spawning and coming from, which will aid you doing other camo challenges like headshots and long shots as well. The air patrol is there, so if an enemy calls in a counter UAV or their own harp, or just any high tier score streak like the VTOL or gunship, you can just destroy those instantly if your launcher challenges are done, so you don't have to worry about getting melted by them. Of course, if you don't have your launcher challenges done, definitely use your launchers over the air patrol, just so you can get those destructions towards your camo challenges. But once you're done launchers, I definitely recommend running air patrol, because not only will it destroy enemy kill streaks and score streaks, but if the enemy has a counter UAV active, your UAV will get canceled out and your harp will also get canceled out. So if you have any of those active for your detected kills, none of those kills will actually count because your UAVs are countered, and your air patrol will take care of that counter UAV and destroy it. And with that being said, that is everything you need to know and everything you should be doing before DM Ultra on your way to unlock the Mastery Camo. And of course, the second you unlock DM Ultra, all your weapons will be max level to work towards Dark Ether in zombies, or you could do it vice versa and do Dark Ether first before DM Ultra. Leave a like if you did enjoy, dislike if you didn't. There is no hard feelings. In the description, there is going to be a playlist filled with every single DM Ultra guide I have, as well as every single Dark Ether guide. So it has everything you need to know all in one place, and there's just more than what you should do before. There's every specific individual weapon challenge for DM Ultra and weapon categories for zombies. Subscribe for more videos in the future. Check the Discord link, which is at the top of the description if you guys want to join that community and come hang out with us. And if there is one, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.